All right, welcome back to Pinewood. So when we last left off, I was lamenting how we had a lot... Actually, not lamenting is the wrong word. I was happy that we had a ton of grain, but not a lot of bread. And the rain started, and I was hoping that these 2 windmills were going to turn our grain into bread faster. And they're definitely turning, and people are definitely moving around. Is it working? We'll have to find out. We're also building 2 new windmills up here, here and here, but I don't know if they'll be done in time. You know, it's always I start these construction projects right when the bad weather hits. So let's turn on the user interface and see where we are. We still have 550 berries, but they're dropping precipitously. Get it? And the bread is at 77 and just stinks, but we have 880 wheat. And I don't know that the wheat numbers actually dropped, but we need more wheat. Now, a developer was sharing his strategies for this map, and I think some of you suggested this, but I didn't get it in the comments, and that is he basically buys fish all the time and then only sells it during the rain. So that gives the trader enough time to come during all the fair weather days and just stock up on fish, which doesn't go bad. And then once the rain hits, you start selling the fish. So I'm looking at that and thinking, okay, well, I have this gob of unemployed people. I'm not letting anybody new in. I've got a ton of unemployed people. And what I can do is I can figure out where they live and then build a fish logistics next to it. Very, very bad terms for a medieval city builder. But anyway, we have a bunch of people that are living here. I think Ansel moved in over here. I was right. You just shifted the camera on me. And Aquila moved over here. No, Aquila's over here. Well, we can still do something over here. And Godbert is back over here. All right, fine. Felix, how much do you want to bet? No, you're up here. Alfric, you're over here. Well, we're just all over the place. All right, we are just all over the place. And that's another thing. Did this get done? And we can have 3 Coopers assigned, and Hector and Nicholas are now assigned. And do we have somebody close that's living near here? Well, there's Alfric. What do you know? And Marielle. What are you yelling about? So Alfric's in here. So there you go. That'll make us some more barrels. Definitely, maybe. I'm not going to concentrate on that right now. Let's deal with the fish. So I know I have some unemployed over here. You know, it's hard enough for me to get around in this city when it's not foggy. But when it's foggy, it makes it even worse. We're right here, okay? So we have berries here. I'm going to build... Where I couldn't get anybody to build here, I say the heck with you. I don't have this zone, do I? I don't. I say the heck with you. I'm going to build a granary right here. Granary. And this is going to be a fishy granary. No fishy business here. And we'll put it right here. Alright, build that. And actually high prioritize it. Please. Oh, I also found some houses, especially these up here, that were set to do density upgrades, and I solved that little problem. So far, we don't have any housing with density upgrades. And you can see I still have this zone green, but nobody's complaining about not having a house. So we're done with that. I didn't miss anything, did I? There. We're done with that. We have any other green areas? Can you see off in the distance? We do. Let's fly over here a minute. And this was fine. I'm going to leave this zone because this is over on this side. This is fine too. I'm going to leave this. We have a lot of houses upgrading. And you can't see from this distance, can you? No. We have a lot of houses upgrading, but they're finished upgrading now. And so let's go back over here. We're going to build the granary right here. And then I'm going to want to put in a market for fish. We'll put a market in right across the street. That's going to raise this value, but who cares? And tax office is right there. So let's put in a market right here, and we'll do. It's my first time playing. You gotta bear with me as I try to find these things. And we'll go ahead and do a red tent, and this is going to be fishy business. Because literally it is the fishy business. And we'll put it right here. And go ahead and start. Let's high prioritize. Start construction on that. Let's go ahead and high prioritize it. Get this done. And then as far as trading goes, what do I want to do? Do we have any? So let's start buying fish right away. And if I want to do that, we have this, where the heck is it? We have this right here. Here it is. It's over here. I know, I'm close. There it is. I tucked it right back in here. So they're walking around the house. I did a good job. We have some berries here. We have some bread here, which is stock maximum. Let's put in some fish here temporarily, since we're not going to have that many berries. And let's go ahead and start the trading of the fish. So we want to say fish. We want to buy until inventory reaches. And I'm just going to hold down on this. How many fish do we want? We can have as many fish as we want. So how about until inventory reaches 1,000? Am I going to be able to talk long enough for this thing to get to 1,000? Just keep going. There it is. Fish is going up to, I'd say 1,000. What the heck? We're only going to buy it once every week. And I don't think our budget is still in pretty good shape. We got 5,700 out of a max of 7,280. So, I mean, the budget's going to crash now that it's raining, especially if we stop selling food. But I'm doing a pretty good job talking while I'm having this go up. We're all the way up to 800 now. Isn't this exciting? And look at all those people buying from that market. What is she selling anyway? I forget. Isn't that bread? Look at all those people buying bread. Give me the money. And I went too far. 1,000. Buy until we have 1,000 fish. There you go. And yes, you were selling bread, and you have 6 left. And if we look at the parts, you sold 58 bread for 696 gold. I'll take it. And we have any fish yet? How about now? And yeah, the fish is going to be stocked, but nobody's going to. Well, you can sell it. You can start selling it because it's raining. And that's just temporary until this other warehouse gets up. And it's not a warehouse, it's a granary. Until this granary gets up. And it's almost built. So that could have been a premature fish assignment. We'll see. This has to get built too. What's the problem? Cigaris is bringing the wood. What kind of wood? What's our wood? We have 20. We have a positive number of wood, which is rare for Pinewood. Ironically, we have 78 tools. The berries are falling. I already did that joke. We have 103 bread now. 123 bread. You see how it's staying up? We now have 950 wheat. Okay. Let's get something straight right now. I'm taking the scenic route. It's not because I got lost. I'm just taking the scenic route. What's going on? Odaline, how far do you live from your workplace? You work 60 meters from your home, so there's no excuse. You need water, housing, only one food, and service. And I don't know where you're going because this church is not full. This church is not full. It is 9 of 133. This church is not full. You can go to that church, so I don't see any problem with that. All right. And who was the other person? Jeffroy, also 60 meters. This is the ultimate. This is the absolute ultimate bakery. And then if we go down to these other bakeries here, these were created a long time ago. Hubert, 92 meters from your home. That's not great. And Randall, you probably live in the exact same spot. Okay. And then down here, Sicily, 63 meters. Ideal. Rainfriedus, 63 meters. You have chosen cheese as your primary food. There's been a lot of talk about how cheese isn't really designed to be sold as a primary food. Well, I don't know. We have 78 cheese. It's just another thing. And you want to get faith, and you want to get clothing. We should have plenty of clothing. If we look at this market, you have 13 clothes in stock, and you've sold 8 of them. Am I wrong about after you go? I guess it depends on the villager status. But generally, yeah, there you go. Right after you come out of church, you go and you buy some clothes. But Athlena, 92 meters from home. I'm going to say anything less than 100 meters is good. I don't recall the opinion on that, but generally anything less than 100 to me is close enough. And you're about out of clothes. You got 7 left. Didn't you have 7 before? Maybe it's wrapping. Maybe you have more than 7. Does it say how much you have? 7, 4 reserved. So you don't want to hover over it. No, there we go. 5, 2 reserved. Okay. Where are you? You're on your free time? Your market is about out of clothes, all right? And it pains me. It pains me. It's almost like you need a couple of markets when you have villagers this inefficient. But what are you going to do? All right. Did that granary get finished while I was blabbing? Let's fly through the neighborhood. Whoosh, whoosh. I should do this more often. It's such a good looking village. All right? That's all I'm saying. However, if I fly this close, I get lost. It's got to be over here. There's the new cows. There's this. There's this. It's got to be over here. I'm close. I feel like I'm close. There it is. You're not built yet. 1 stone. Yeah. Remember I had that stone problem because I was building all the churches? We still have 0. Alright, but I guess it was at the end of last game that I assigned all kind of people to the stonecutters camp. Yeah. So, what do I want to pause real quick here? Let's pause. Is this done? This is done. Is it not? This is done. 5 of 28. And is the other church done? In other words, who's taking up all the stone? This one's been done a while. 27 of 45. That's a solid church. And look at them walking up this hill. Yeah, that's a good church. And then I built another one, didn't I? Did I not? Oh, yeah, this one. This one done? This one's done. 23 of 28. This one's solid. Okay. And we could really put some clothing over here. Because we have only 327 now. Why is that dropping? Because I let so many people in and then it catches up. I make this mistake every time. So we have 0 wool, 338 clothes, 12 textiles. We're back to where we started as far as clothing goes. So we need to make some more. Let's put in some more shepherds, which are over on the other side of this hill here, right? Let me turn on the property. Yeah, we're close. I hear a horse. You're not. Don't even think about it. I'm not even going to talk to you. But I definitely heard the horse. Any second now. This is a warehouse. This warehouse could be blocked. I guess it's not though. It could be. This could be. This was a really stupid place for me to build this. Why did I do that? It looks like they're getting in the front. But I wouldn't be surprised if I saw some red up there and that the front of this was blocked. We'll have to see if it ever stores anything. Like what are you putting down there? Okay, just common clothes. All right, suddenly all the clothes are coming in. Yeah, that's not good. Anyway, let me put in another sheep farm. Yeah, that's amazing how fast I found that. And let's put it. If I want to move the warehouse back, I don't want to put this too close. I want to put this just a little bit further back here. Let's put it right here. Should I put in 2? We have a lot of unemployed villagers. Yeah, let's put another one on the border. And I can put it right here and still have space for the warehouse, to move the warehouse. So let's put it right here. Alright, that's 2 of them. I'll high prioritize 1. We have a lot of builders. It's going to need stone though. I don't know who's using the stone. Alright? I don't know what I'm building. I must have forgotten that I'm building something. We are making a lot of polished stone, which I could pause. We're selling polished stone. Let's do that. Let's take advantage of the fact that we can pause some workspaces. And you're going to see me saving from time to time. Because I've been having a few issues with the occasional save. So I'm just saving more often than I usually do. You are in a prime position to take the stone, Godder. And so I'm going to pause you, all right? And somebody remind me that I've paused this stonemason hut. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to name just the regular huts? I think that would be cool. But that's Godder's stone. I'm not going to continue, but yeah. And there was more than one, wasn't there? Oh, there's all these too. Mm-hmm. And Hervey stone. There's another joke there. We're gonna pause you two, all right? And that should ramp up our stone, so you're not grabbing the stone from them. And then, by the way, this old rustic church, is this full? 2 of 90. It's not. I feel like we have plenty. We have 92 happiness, but we're starting to see that villagers are lacking faith. That's ridiculous. Building complete windmill. I'm not gonna hit that button. It scares me. The windmill is up here. Good. And why did I build windmills when we are literally sitting on 426 flour? This was not the smartest decision. We have anybody close? We have Aquila, and Suzanne is fairly close. Yeah, we'll do you two. All right, 108 kind of breaks my 100 rule, but you know, it's close. And you're going to make us even more flour because we needed more flour, right? Good grief. By the way, how much rain time we have left? Unlockable trade bonus. Bailiff. No, fish here. 41 days left of the rain. We need a bakery. The bakery can get the flour right from here. So you know what? Why don't we put a bakery? Who are you? You're the... Oh, you're a beehive. Right. Be careful with the bees, man. It's raining. I'm surprised they're out. Do we want to put a bakery right next to where the bees are? What the heck? It's real convenient to this. You guys haven't shown up for work yet, but it's pretty convenient. Let's go ahead and put a bakery up here. And then we'll see. I don't think we'll get this done in time for the rain. And we can put the bakery across the road and reroute the road if we want. That's not going to be a problem. Or we can just put it right here. I think this looks good. Right along, get right along the road. I think looks really good. Yeah, right here. There you go, bakery. We're gonna need no stone. 20 stone. 20 planks. 20 tools. Stone, we have 1. Ooh, we're rich. We're rich in stone. All right. You notice I'm still running on speed 1. I don't really feel like speeding it up in the rain. For reasons. Granary's finished. Please let me go there. Thank you so much. You are going to be fish, 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 and more fish. And honestly, because we're buying it, we do not need anybody to work in this granary. Unless we have fish in the other granary already. And in which case, I'll assign a temporary employee until that other one clears out. Boy, this granary is hard to find. We have 30 fish. So let's empty stock of the 30 fish. Okay? And I think that means you will take it somewhere. And perhaps you'll take it to the other granary that I just lost. Building complete windmill. Okay? Yeah, right here. And then you are done. So you're going to sell fish. And you're going to be... it's going to be prudence to sell fish in the rain. Didn't even plan that. And so yeah, go sell some fish. And then I will pause you, dear Prudence, when it's not raining. But since it's raining, you're going to go do that. And the trader should come to here to deliver the fish. And we'll see. I'm not going to assign anybody. I don't think we need anybody because you're going to come over here. As long as this stocks fish, that's fine. Okay? Yeah, that's my story. That's my story. So now, let's turn this off. I can't stand to look at the lines. And again, I'm taking the scenic route. I didn't get lost. Nope, not lost. Just taking the scenic route. Here we go. I don't know that we have anybody close. We don't. So I'm going to be spending some tax money just to keep that around. I don't know what the upkeep is on it with 0 assigned. If I pause it, does it actually go in half? I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep it unassigned for now. And the bakery should be... You know, there's stone right here. That's the ironic thing. Bringing 1 stone. No. We have 4. No. That's okay. Those numbers should go up. Alright. And so that's one fish market. And then the other fish market, this is where it gets kind of tricky because I need to find unemployed. And the other fish market should be on this side of town, I think. Just a different side of town. And where do we still have unemployed? Where do you live? You're over here by the tailors. And that's Ansel. And Christiana, you're over by this bakery. Interesting. Interesting. So here's a potential spot. I filled up both these, right? Yeah. You're Christiana. Godbert. You're over here by these tailors again, so you're probably going to be a shepherd. Felix. You're over here. Uh-huh. Not really doing anything here. Ingarith. You're also over here. Mary yelling about something is down here next to these things. Okay, that's 2 votes for a granary and a fish market on this side of town. And that's Mary Yell. And Solomon over here. Ooh, that's 3 votes. And Sigward, I meant to say votes. Sigward, you're over on this side. Squidward. And Meliana, you're up here on the hill. So I don't know what to do with you people up on the hill, but let me close all these. It would be nice to open them in order, but I didn't, and I don't want to close too many windows. So we're over by the cooperages. Took me a while to remember. We're over by the cooperages. We've got plenty of land that we're not using. I'd say we build. And what do we got down here? What do we got down here? This is good too. Oh, we're right on the border there, but we're over here is good. Yeah, everybody would have to come over to this side, but that's not horrible. Either fish on this side or fish on this side. Okay. Let's do that. Let's build a granary right here. All right, I'm just going to have to keep this on. I want to pretend like I don't have to keep it on, but every time I turn it off, I completely forget what I just looked at. So let's build this over on this side. And you have plenty of room to get in and out here. We'll just put it in this direction. And we'll go close to the border here. So we have plenty of room like that. And then right here in front of it, we will build another market. Same thing, a food stall. And this is mainly going to be for the next rainy season. But a food stall right here with a red tent. And start construction. You can see we're at negative now, so I'm not even going to look at the budget. Let's high prioritize that. Let's high prioritize this. How's the budget doing? I said I wasn't going to look. There's that horse. And yeah, so last month we were minus 443 after being up forever. So villager consumption is still pretty solid. General spending was 300. So that's not, if I didn't do the spending, that's not that much of a loss. But this month could be much worse. Happiness is now down to 87. We still don't have a primary food lacking. We just have a secondary food lacking. We do have 57 bread. We're running out of berries. And we have 30 fish. So it's the first time that Pinewood has seen fish. And you don't get an audience. Go away. And we're down on meals. What are we doing with boars? We have 56 boars. Actually, a positive number of barrels. We only have 33 wine because the grape yield is down. Well, is the grape yield down? Where's the grapes? 250 grapes. I don't know. And how many days do we have left? I've completely lost track of how much time I've been spending. 33 days left now. With 87 happiness. I don't think we're going to have a problem. but you never know. When we let more people in, if I can get them to live over here, I'm going to need somebody else for over here, and then I feel like I'm going to need another bakery. Did this windmill produce anything yet? Yeah, you have 20 flour just like that. All right? And this bakery's not done because stones. It's append. Append, can you append some stones to this problem? We still have 0 stones in stock. Isn't that strange? What exactly is happening? Do I need to assign them to a different... Are we actually running out? You're all working there. But it's being taken. And how many polish... We have 161 polished stone. Let's pause all the polished stone. So for the bad weather, all the polished stone has been paused, right? That's Goddard and Hervey and Lewin are all paused. And let's see how we get on with the stone there. And I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit because I'm getting a little impatient. How about that? And we'll see how are these huts doing. You have 3 boars there. You have 1 boar. It doesn't look like 2 boar. It looks like we're doing an okay job getting the boars out of the huts, the hunters' huts, and into, yeah, there's 0 boar here. There is 32 bread, though, at a stock maximum, which is good. And we do have, you're selling boars, and you're selling 2 bread. I feel like I want to sell boars, but again, somebody's saying it's better to... Sure. It's better to make meals out of boars than it is to sell boars directly. I don't know, man. I don't know. Off you go. I don't know. I don't know about that. And we have positive cheese numbers. Yeah, I don't know. So why is it crashing now? 100 villagers are lacking food. Okay, this could be a primary food now. Although I thought it would move to the top. But we're definitely running out of food. Which is sad because we have 708 wheat. And we have 458 flour. And yours truly was too dumb to make enough bakeries to handle it. I mean, had I made enough bakeries, we would have probably eaten it all before now. But we need stone, and we only have 2 stone, and it's just one thing after another. The shepherds, the sheep farms should be complete by now, but they're not. Why? Because they need stone, and so everything does. You have 9 of 10. All right, let's turn this off. I've high prioritized too many things. Let's turn this off. Okay, you've taken all the stone from me. I understand. I told you to. How many fish have you sold? You've sold 3 fish for 30 gold. That's great. Yeah, really, that's so much fish. And we have 30 fish in stock, so go pick it up. All right, accept. That could have been the 30 from the other place. You just need to show up from work. Prudentia, where are you doing? You're looking to fill your needs. Of course you are. Of course you are. The whole village is starving. And you be sure to do that. And I believe this means the other warehouse is probably empty. Other granary is probably empty of fish. Look how fast I found it. It is. So let's put this back to berries. You have 40 bread got moved over to this side of town. Alright, so let's turn this back to green. This is a stock maximum berries. This is a stock regular stock maximum. Okay. Building complete sheep farm. Can I go there? Thank you. Alright. Why am I doing this even? That's a good question, because this isn't food. Sigurd. You're a shepherd. 1, 2, 3 baby sheep. 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. That'll get us some more wool because we're low on wool. Yeah, we only have 8 wool. The other one will finish eventually. You're bringing 1 stone. I need a bakery to finish. We shouldn't have much time left now. How are we doing now? 24 days left. We actually have a lot of rain left. Yeah, and so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Yeah, here's what I'm looking at. I mean, you're bringing 3 stone. Lothar the Magnificent is bringing three stone. Building complete market. Yeah. So here's the thing. Don't go. Look how blurry it is. Don't go when a monument finishes. Don't click on it because that's the one that always takes you to the edge of the world. So where are we here? It was over in here somewhere. Here it is, right here. This market has been finished, and so you're going to be a fish market, and we're going to assign a nearby villager of. Oh, Solomon sounds like a fish salesman to me. Right now, you're gonna have to go to the other side of the world. I'm gonna unprioritize you so you don't steal the stone, because bread is what we need, and I'd like that bakery to get finished. And how many unemployed do I have left? I'm whittling down the list, which is good. Happiness is now down to 74. 169 are not able to find food, even though we have 185 berries, 122 cheese, 52 boars, 5 of the Happy Meals. We don't have any fish at the moment. We do have 486 flour, 550 wheat. I don't know what's happening to the wheat. I guess we're turning it into flour. We have to. That's the only place it can go. But yeah, you can't find food. So, again, I think stocking up on fish between storms is going to be the answer. And I mean, it works. It's a thing. It costs money. That's hurting the budget as well. You can see now that the budget is just killing us, minus 1328. But that'll recover when the rain ends. Soldiers are back from a mission already, which is going to give us an influx of cash as well. And we still are absolutely full on grapes, so there's no excuse for not making the wine. Yeah, and I can't see that. Can you see where the winery is? Grapes, grapes, grapes. Wine. 10 wine is sitting right here. We have a granary for wine. We have a couple of granaries for wine. But I don't know. That's a warehouse. We have a couple of granaries for wine. But I do not know where they are offhand. You are all flour all the time. Don't move so far out in the rain. Nobody can see anything. Hey, we got cash. You're all berries. Yeah. Well, I know I'm storing wine over here. Right? 0 wine in stock. 0 milk. 0 cheese. Nothing. You guys aren't doing anything. And I've got a stock maximum on wine and an accepting of milk and cheese, and you don't have anything. And this one is all boars and more wine. Okay. So we're just low on wine now. 75 happiness. So I thought we would make out okay. This could be a new low. This could be a new low. We do have a lot of people. Building complete sheep farm. Okay. That would be this one, correct? So who's available? Godbert, Ansel. Godbert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baby sheep. Kind of the underground sheep farm there. And the thunder rumbles as we wonder how many villagers are we going to lose. Not that I mind. Get the whiny ones out of the village. Only the strong will stay. Yeah, this is all wheat. Look at all that wheat. We're just not turning the wheat into bread fast enough. So how is that? This granary's not finished, but I want to go up the hill and check this out. We have 11 of the 20 stone. And we have 5 stone in stock. Okay, Harryessa is bringing 5 stone. Good. So we're going to get close there. We just need the tools. We have 88 tools, so it's just nobody has run to get the tools yet. And as soon as I pause it, I think to myself, you know, you should buy all the foods. You should buy all the foods. Let's just switch this to buy until we have 750. And let's switch bread to buy until we have 300. Stop selling it. Buy it. Don't be silly. And what else? Can we buy cheese? I don't think so. What can we buy? We can, you're selling the fish. And you're selling the berries and the fish. Ooh, double fish. Nice. And you're selling the bread. So we can buy berries, and we can buy fish, and we can buy bread wherever the bread is. We can't do anything with this. We're not doing anything with the cheese or the boars or anything else, but we're going to buy until we get to 300 bread. And actually, let's go ahead and bump this up and say we're not going to sell this until we have 500 bread, so that we can really stock up. Because the city's big enough to support at least 500, if not more. If not, this should probably have been higher in the first place. So we'll stick it at 600 for now. But anyway, we're going to be buying bread, and we're going to be buying fish, and we're going to be buying berries until we reach. Let's also bring this up to 800. There we go. Wow, pass that up. Okay, feel a little better about that. It's also interesting that there's 2 places. There's 2 traders that are going to come in selling fish, and so that could help us with the fish. This number jumped up to 30, and then jumped back down really quick because we sold them. But the happiness just did go up for a minute. But now you can see villagers lacking food is just climbing and climbing and climbing. And we have only 9 days left, but you know how that goes. And our bakery still isn't finished. 3 stone, that's the last of the stone, and then we have to get the tools. So now, with those new trade routes set up, we will wait impatiently for the bakery to finish. Faster, dude. Alright, there's 5 days left of the bad weather. Obviously, this isn't done yet, but all my trade bonuses expired. Oh, I could just click on that, couldn't I? But no. We're buying fish, though. That's something I probably said I wasn't going to do, but desperate times call for desperate measures. So now the trade bonuses are set back up. That'll save us a little money. Somehow we're up at 2,000, 3,000. I don't know what's going on there. Especially when we lost 4 grand last year. We'll just stop looking at that. And no, you're not getting any audience. Get out of town. Get out of town. We got things. There's our 30 fish. Those will disappear. And they're gone. Did this other... I think this got finished. True story? It did. Fish. 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 So we can take on a lot of fish. Alright, there's a lot of fish. We don't need anybody to work there. And Solomon, you're here, and if you've sold anything, you haven't, because you're gonna have to walk. You had to walk across the world there to get to your fish. So I don't blame you for not selling anything. But that's the way that is, and we're still waiting. You know, and what I'm gonna have to do is, when this bakery completes, I'm gonna move people here from the windmill, which has a positive number of flour, okay, into here. Now you have to go all the way over here, but at least I can see it to get the flour. And we only have 1 person assigned here. And there's anybody close that they could work here, like Christiana? Is it worthwhile assigning somebody to this granary so they can move more flour? No, I don't think it is, because the one dude, sorry, Garrow. Yeah, yo, Garrow. You don't have any food. Yeah, you're mad about your secondary food, but you're not mad about your primary food, which is interesting. Your happiness is, I liked food recently, -40. Okay, let's do that. You're all over that. Hey! The bad weather is over. I just want to know. Okay, so this is where we guess how many people are going to leave. Godwina, You've got a happiness of negative 73. I've seen worse. And Harry, how did I miss you? You have got a happiness of minus 51. I have seen a lot worse than that. Our overall happiness is 69. So let the sun shine in. There it goes. Okay. The bad weather is behind us. So we'll leave at this bakery that hasn't been finished yet. Obviously, I need to make more bread. Obviously, I didn't need to make windmills when we had a granary full of flour, but hey, it wouldn't be as much fun if I played it absolutely perfectly. At least that's... Oh, now you're done. Now you're done. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Can I actually see the millers? I cannot. So this is already going to be awkward. You know what? Now that the bad weather's over, I think I'm going to let some more people in, and then I'll put them in this bakery here. And I'll do that next time. But so this is a good spot. Here's the newest bakery, right here. Somebody get this stone out of the road for me. Yeah, the newest bakery is right here. We'll get to it eventually. Can I get a good view? What kind of tool is that? Who are you? Are you a shepherd? No, what is that? What is that? Is he... What is that? Where did he go? What the heck? What kind of tool was that? Is that a farmer? I lost him. I think it was a ghost villager. I don't have any idea what that was. All right. Anyway, this is nice right here. It's kind of the edge of town, right? And nobody's working here yet, but there's another one. Who are you? You're just a farmer. Okay, so that's your sickle, something that you're going to cut the wheat with. Good, because we need more wheat, because we're all the way down to 548. All right, yeah, so how many people do you think I'm going to lose this time? We got a happiness is already up to 70, really? Happiness is 70, 143 villagers are lacking food. That's all they're complaining about at the moment. How many villagers, if any, do you think I'll lose? I have no idea, but we're going to have to see next time. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.